Come on. Come on. Tommy, I got to ask you, one of my, and he seems to be lost a little bit in the sands of time, and it kind of bothers me because I feel like this man was one of the greatest, intense, what's he going to do next kind of villains ever. Can you talk about Buzz Sawyer?
He was intense, all right.
I know that we'll get into his personality.
Is it tense?
But man, on screen.
Is intense a different word for high as fuck all the time? Is that like a different, like...
He might have a little buzz. That's what made him dangerous.
Yeah.
Like the Road Warriors, you just knew you was going to fight for your life, but you never knew what you was going to get with Buzz. He kind of like that box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, but you guys danced for like 2 years, didn't you?
I was the only one that would wrestle him.
So wait a minute. So let me ask you, right?
God.
Professional wrestling, very physical sport. Got to take care of each other.
Okay.
Ready to go to the ring. Buzz is knocking down an 8-ball, and you're like, hey, I'm okay with this. We're going to have a good time. Or you're like, what am I doing?
We drew good
now?
money. We drew good money. That's all.
Wow.
Back then, that's all that mattered. You drew good money. But I told that Buzz, too. I told him, I said, you hurt me. And I said, I'm not going to work with you.
Okay.
He knew. I'd see him take advantage of some of them kids. And I told him, I said, I can't work like that. I'm not going to work like that. And he never did. Now, I hate to see Harley do a suplex on the floor, and I'd always be his guinea pig for that. And he hurt me a couple of times like that, but never, I don't think intensely. Did he hurt, did he hurt me? Just accidentally, a couple of times.
So, was Buzz a bad guy, though? Like, we've heard stories, and was he just mean and bad with bad intentions?
I don't think Buzz had that many bad. Buzz was just Buzz, and if Buzz liked you, then you was good, and if he didn't like you, then he was gonna do what he could. Like if you and me didn't like each other, we probably wouldn't say nothing to each other. But Buzz might go out his way to make your day miserable if he didn't like you.
Okay.
Because he was always good to me, and if I seen he was in too bad a shape, I just went on about my business anyway. So I didn't have him, which I didn't travel with Buzz none. So I can't really tell you. On the road how he was. He went his way and we went our way.
Well, who was your road friend back in those days?
Of course, Nick Patrick. Let's see, my cousin Johnny, Brad Armstrong. Rode a lot with Bob Armstrong when I first started. Of course, with Rick Martel, we traveled a lot together when he was in Georgia.
Okay.
And then Tito Santana, when he was Richard Blood, he come to Georgia, and we traveled a lot together because we teamed up together. And then I traveled a lot, and mostly with Tony Atlas, because we had such a good long run as the tag team champions.
Right. So let me ask you this. Tony, when he was in studio, told a story. I guess he drove off the road. I think you, hit him from behind or something, and he drove off the road and the car flipped.
What did he
And the
do?
Iron Sheik had to pull him out of the car.
My God.
Like, you did something to him that made him drive.
I wrecked the car.
Okay.
I wrecked the car. He was in the car with me.
Okay, so what's the story?
Okay.
Anyway, that was another time when a little too much partying. We left the building anyway. I run off the road and the car flipped.
Ooh.
Anyway, we had to take it, and it was me, Tony, Nick Patrick, my cousin Johnny, and Tony hurt his neck. They had to take him to the hospital, and but anyway, yeah, that was on me. That was my bad.
But is it true that the Iron Sheik came down there though and ripped the door off to get him out of the car? Or is that kind of fabricated?
Well, I know him and Ole Anderson stopped and helped.
Okay.
So he probably did because the car was upside down, so he had to yank it.
So now what are you guys, upside down in the car, and is someone like, Tommy, what are you doing, pal?
What, they're having a conversation? They're upside down? You should have had that seventh beer? What the
We wasn't really talking. It's kind of like a moment of silence. Yeah. I'm thinking, what am I going to do now?
So what does Arn say to you? Not Arn. What does Ole say to you?
Oh, it's Ole. Oi.
We'll be riding high. Yes, I will.